Have you ever wondered why some women seem to effortlessly attract men, while others struggle to get noticed, even when they try everything? Well, it turns out attraction isn't just about looks or having the perfect body. Psychology reveals that there are certain simple behaviors that can make a woman incredibly magnetic to men, sometimes without her even realizing it. And the best part? These behaviors aren't manipulative, complicated, or fake. They're real, natural, and deeply rooted in human psychology. In today's video, we'll explore 7 simple behaviors that can make you irresistibly attractive to men. Whether you're single, dating, or just curious about what really works in human connection, this video is for you. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's dive into the fascinating world of psychology and attraction. Let's begin. Behavior number 1, genuine smiling. The first behavior that attracts men like a magnet is genuine smiling. And no, not the forced, say cheese kind of smile. I'm talking about a real warm, sincere smile that comes from your eyes as much as your mouth. Psychologists call this a Duchenne smile. It activates both the zygomatic major muscle, the one that pulls up the corners of your mouth, and the orbicularis oculi muscle, the one around your eyes. This combination signals real joy. Why is this so attractive? Because smiling indicates openness, approachability, and confidence. A genuine smile signals that you're safe to approach, emotionally intelligent, and in a positive mental state. In fact, studies show that people who smile genuinely are seen as more attractive, trustworthy, and even more competent. For men, this kind of smile feels like emotional sunshine. It lights up the space. It's disarming, and it sends a subconscious signal. I enjoy life, and you might enjoy being around me. So never underestimate the power of a real smile. It's free, it's contagious, and it's powerfully magnetic. Behavior number 2, active listening. You might think attraction is all about what you say, but often it's what you hear that creates a deep, lasting connection. The second behavior is active listening. When you truly pay attention to someone, when you make eye contact, not ask follow-up questions, and respond with empathy, you show that you value their thoughts. And for men, that's incredibly attractive. Here's why. Men often feel the pressure to prove themselves. They're used to being evaluated, judged, or misunderstood. So when a woman truly listens, it creates emotional safety. It tells him, you matter. I'm here. I see you. Psychology research supports this. Active listening boosts connection, trust, and intimacy. It releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and builds emotional rapport faster than almost any other behavior. Plus, it shows confidence. You're not trying to dominate the conversation or impress him. You're secure enough to simply be present. So if you want to attract a man on a deeper level, don't just talk. Listen like it matters, because to him it really does. Behavior number 3, subtle touch. Touch is one of the most powerful non-verbal communication tools we have, and when used appropriately, it can spark instant chemistry. Behavior number 3 is subtle, respectful touch. This could be a light tap on the arm when laughing, a playful nudge during conversation, or a gentle touch on the shoulder while saying goodbye. Now, why does this work? Touch triggers the release of dopamine and oxytocin in the brain. Both are chemicals associated with pleasure, bonding, and emotional connection. Psychology experiments have shown that people who receive light touches during conversation tend to rate the interaction and the other person as more enjoyable and attractive. But here's the key, it has to be subtle. Overly aggressive or constant touching can feel invasive, but gentle, momentary touches communicate warmth, confidence, and openness. To a man, it feels like a green light, like you're comfortable, and you want him to be comfortable too. So don't underestimate a well-timed light touch. It speaks louder than words. Behavior number 4, playful teasing. Attraction thrives in emotional contrast, and one of the most magnetic behaviors is playful teasing. When done right, teasing creates a dynamic energy. It's flirty, fun, and emotionally stimulating. Psychologists call this affiliative humor, a type of humor that strengthens bonds without putting anyone down. Why do men find this attractive? Because it combines confidence with emotional intelligence. It shows you're not overly serious, you can laugh at yourself, and you're comfortable enough to be lighthearted. A playful tease says, I'm interested, but I'm not desperate. I see you, but I also see the fun in this moment. It sparks curiosity, keeps things unpredictable, and sets you apart from others who may be trying too hard to impress. The best teasing is respectful and clever. It makes him smile, makes you both laugh, and builds that irresistible chemistry that says, we're having fun together. So if you want to attract men effortlessly, don't be afraid to play. Light, flirty teasing is like a dance, and men love a partner who knows the rhythm. Behavior number 5, showing passion for something. There's something incredibly attractive about someone who's passionate. Behavior number 5 is showing genuine enthusiasm for something in your life, a hobby, a dream, a goal, or even your favorite book. When you talk about something you love, your energy changes. Your eyes light up, your voice becomes animated. And that shift, it's magnetic. Psychologically, passion signals vitality. It shows that you're alive, driven, and emotionally rich. To a man, this makes you fascinating. It tells him that your world doesn't revolve around just being in a relationship, that you bring depth, energy, and inspiration into the connection. In a world where many people go through the motions, passion stands out. It creates emotional contrast. It draws people in. So never dim your light to appear chill. Let your interest shine. Because when you do what you love, you become someone worth loving. Behavior number 6, emotional warmth. We often hear about physical attraction, but what truly sustains connection is emotional warmth. This 6th behavior is one of the most powerful, being kind, compassionate, and emotionally grounded. According to evolutionary psychology, men are drawn to women who create emotional safety, who are supportive, nurturing, and emotionally intelligent. This doesn't mean being a pushover or suppressing your needs. It means being a calming, reassuring presence. When you greet people with warmth, when you show understanding instead of judgment, when you respond to stress with grace instead of chaos, you radiate strength and softness in equal measure. Men are biologically wired to seek not just excitement, but emotional security. And a woman who embodies both is unforgettable. Kindness is sexy. Empathy is attractive. Warmth creates emotional gravity. So if you want to attract a man who's worth your time, lead with your heart. Behavior number 7, confidence without arrogance. The final behavior is the foundation of all the others, authentic confidence. Confidence doesn't mean being loud, boastful, or dominating the conversation. Real confidence is quiet. It's the ability to be fully yourself without needing to impress. It's standing tall in your worth, embracing your quirks, speaking with calm assurance, and making peace with your imperfections. Psychologically, confidence triggers admiration. It suggests competence, independence, and emotional stability, all qualities that make someone highly attractive. Men are deeply drawn to women who are self-assured, not because they're better, but because they radiate stability. Confidence makes others feel secure in your presence. But here's the difference. Arrogance repels, while humility attracts. Confidence says, I like myself. Arrogance says, I'm better than you. So walk with quiet strength. Know your value, own your voice, and remember, true confidence whispers, it doesn't shout. So let's recap the 7 simple yet powerful behaviors that attract men like a magnet. 1. Genuine smiling, radiate positive energy. 2. Active listening, show him that his voice matters. 3. Subtle touch, communicate warmth and openness without words. 4. Playful teasing, keep things light, flirty, and fun. 5. Showing passion, let your enthusiasm shine through. 6. Emotional warmth, be kind, calm, and compassionate. 7. Authentic confidence, own your value without arrogance. Remember, attraction isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about emotional intelligence, connection, and being fully, unapologetically yourself. When you embody these behaviors, you naturally draw in the kind of man who values more than just appearances. He values the energy you bring, the way you make him feel, and the kind of relationship you create together. And that's the most powerful magnet of all. Thanks so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe for more psychology-backed insights, and drop a comment below. Which behavior do you naturally show? And which one are you working on? Remember, attraction starts with self-awareness. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to understand the strengths you already have. Until next time, stay confident, stay kind, and stay magnetic.